queue. Because some people will come in and all that. Usually depends on what it. Regarding the full moon, maybe a couple of seconds. We do the full moon because there's a lot of energy during the full moon. So it's a time of the month wherein you could feel the energy of the full moon, and we'll try to discuss it a little bit. Anybody sign is Cancer? Okay, Cancer. Oh, good. Margot's here from Connecticut, so we'll do that. Okay, when we're ready, we're set to go. Any questions? Good. This is what I want you to do. Our goal during the full moon, we have some ways to talk about it, but maybe we'll not discuss it tonight. The goal of full moon is to bless Mother Earth. When we bless Mother Earth, there'll be tremendous amount of energy that will come down. And as we come down, we bless. There'll be cleansing of the energy body or energy body. When it comes down, all the thoughts, all the negative energies that we have will be flushed out. Then, because of the tremendous amount of energy, you'll be energized. As we become energized, we could bless Mother Earth. We will bless our family. Later on, we'll bless our work. We'll bless our homes. And we'll bless our projects. We're going to put energy into it. That's the idea. So I'll guide you. So, but that's why I said we'll limit our questions. We may not be able to ask questions because if I do that, unless I repeat it, it'll be a little bit more difficult. Okay, are we ready? Are we live? Okay, good evening. We're here in New Jersey with 3 other people. Now we have more than that. We have people from Bolivia, we have people from Virginia, people from Connecticut, people from Florida, people from North Carolina. Welcome, North Carolina. People from Brooklyn, people from the Bronx, people, where else? Pennsylvania. Who's Pennsylvania? Oh, Pennsylvania. Okay, who else? So we have different, and New Jersey, of course. We're here in New Jersey and New York. Anyway, so welcome. We're going to have a meditation, 2015. We're going to do first a meditation on twin hearts. The meditation on twin hearts is actually 2 hearts for those who are new. We do our meditation on twin hearts is a loving kindness, compassion meditation, or it could be what they call a metta meditation. What is a metta meditation? A metta, I have to slow down, I realize, because some of them are still translating this into probably Spanish. So metta meditation is actually a loving kindness meditation, so it's a heart. So we'll try to do that. We have the physical heart. It's the love that you project to your loved ones. And we have what we call the divine heart, when you want something good for other people that you don't know, or you don't know, or you have not seen yet. Okay? Shall we start? Just keep an open mind. I hope those who have started to listen would have done their exercises. We will just do a quick meditation on twin hearts. This is a meditation on twin hearts introduced by Grandmaster Chokuk Sui, the founder of Modern Pranic Healing. So keep your eyes closed. And before we do that, keep your eyes open again. Maybe question for the group here, who are stressed? Honesty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stress. Okay, honesty, those who are stressed, just raise your hand. We were going to do this so we could find out what happened later on. Good enough? So those who are listening also, those who have groups in different places, ask them who are stressed. And we will find out after this even short meditation, try to find out how your stress is. For those who are stressed, gauge your stress from 0 to 10. 10 being bad, stress, and 0 meaning that you feel good. For those for those who are feeling good already, that means you're 0. That means it's possible that you could move backwards to -3, -4 as you feel better. Good enough? Shall we do that? Okay, now gauge yourself. Who are stressed? What gauge you have on your stress? Number 2 was that we will see how it is later on. We'll do the virtue of honesty. Okay, everybody, we'll do an invocation. Keep your eyes closed. You could invoke with me mentally, or you could do your own invocation. Keep your eyes closed. To Divine God, to Divine Father, Divine Mother, we thank you for your great, great blessings. To my spiritual teacher, to Master Cho Kuksui, to Mahaguju Meiling, to the holy teachers, to the holy masters, to the holy saints, to the holy gurus, to all the great ones, to all the beings of love, all the beings of light, we thank you for your great, great blessings. To the archangels, healing ministers, we thank you. We thank you all in full faith. To our higher souls, our divine selves, thank you. Okay, just keep your eyes closed. Just connect the tongue to the roof of the mouth. It will just facilitate the flow of energy. Okay, I'll guide you into a breathing exercises. I want you to inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale gently, hold, exhale, gently, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale. Be aware of any stress or tension in your body. Exhale, move that part, the neck, the back, shoulder. Now you're relaxed, your breathing is slowing down. Okay, gently open your eyes. More relaxed? Yes? So gauge now. How's my stress level? Is it come down? Yes? Okay, we'll do it again. And we'll do a couple of steps of different techniques, but I'll summarize it later on. Keep your eyes closed again. Inhale. Gently hold. Exhale. Gently hold. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Now be aware of your breathing. Be aware of your inhalation and your exhalation without controlling your breathing. Just be aware. Be aware your inhalation and your exhalation. Your breathing has slowed down, so just follow. Do not control it. On your own. Now we'll continue to the step 3. I want you to be aware of your inhalation, the gap, the exhalation, the interval. Be aware of the interval between the inhalation and the exhalation on your own. Just trust. Do not control it. No sound. No sound. Continue. We'll do a blessing before we start. From the heart of God to the heart of my teacher, Master Cho Koksui, may all your stress energy from your back solar plexus chakra and front solar plexus chakra be cleansed and disintegrated. May your front and back solar plexus chakra be blessed with peace, with love, with soothing energy. May the stress energy from your throat chakra and your Ajna chakra be cleansed and purified. From the heart of God to the heart of my teacher, Master Cho Koksui, to my heart, may you be blessed with waves of love, waves of sweetness, waves of divine bliss. Exhale fully. Inhale. Absorb. Be aware. Exhale, share with your loved ones. Inhale, absorb. Exhale, share with all. We'll do our meditation on twin hearts. We'll raise our hands at chest level with the palms facing outward and visualize the earth the size of a small ball in front of your chest. Be aware of your heart. Mentally say, from the heart of God, make me an instrument and channel of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Allow yourselves to be a channel of divine peace and love and forgiveness. Bless people who are fighting. Bless families who are fighting. Bless countries who are fighting. For those people who are giving you a difficult time or stress or a situation, mentally say, if I have hurt you by my actions, by my thoughts, by my words, mentally say, I'm sorry. We are all in the process of evolving. Evolution implies time and mistakes. We all make mistakes. May God bless all of us with peace, love, and forgiveness. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Allow your soul to be a channel of hope and faith. Bless people who are having difficult times. Where there is darkness, light, sadness, joy. Allow your soul to be a channel of divine light. Channel of truth and purity of thoughts, purity of words, and purity of action. Be aware of your crown. Mentally say, from the heart of God, let the planet Earth be blessed. Let your country be blessed. Let the United States be blessed with loving kindness, with great joy and happiness, with harmony, sweetness, tenderness, and divine peace. Let the planet Earth be blessed with goodwill and the will to do good. Goodwill means you want something good for other people. Will to do good is actually manifesting it. You're doing it. Now be aware of your heart and your crown, energy centers, the twin hearts. Mentally say from the heart of God, let every person, every being be blessed, without exception, with loving kindness, with great joy and happiness, with harmony, with sweetness, tenderness, and divine peace. Let every person, every being be blessed. Let our loved ones and family be blessed. With inner healing, with physical healing, with divine oneness with God, divine oneness with all. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Blessings be to all. Continue to bless. Continue to smile. Gently bring your hands down. Be aware of the light above your crown. Be aware of the light. I will chant the mantra Om. The mantra Om is the sound of all sounds. I want you to be aware of the Om that is being chanted. But more importantly, I want you to be aware of the gap or the interval between the two Oms. Om. 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 Be still. Be aware. Just let go. You are swimming in this ocean of peace, ocean of love, ocean of divine bliss. Just let go. There's only oneness. Start to move your fingers, move your toes. Come back to waking consciousness. Move your body. We'll raise our hands at chest level. We'll bless out excess energy. Let Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, divine power. Let Mother Earth be blessed. Bless your country. Bless your city. Bless the United States. With divine light, divine love, divine power. Bless your country. Bless the United States with peace, with order, with prosperity, with spirituality. Bless your families, your loved ones, with happiness, with joy, with peace. Let's bless the troubled spots of the world, any areas that are having problems with calamities, internal strife. Bless the unrest in Brazil with healing, with order. Bless the calamities in different parts of the world, in India, accidents, mishaps. Bless a person, a situation, or a family that you want to bless. Be aware of roots of light, golden light from the soles of the feet down to Mother Earth. Deep, deep into Mother Earth. Let Mother Earth be blessed. We'll do a closing invocation to divine light, to divine God, divine Father, divine Mother. We thank you for your great, great blessings. To the holy teachers, to the holy masters, to the holy saints, to the holy gurus, to all the great ones, to Master Cho Kuksui and to Mahaguju Meileng, to the archangels, healing angels, healing ministers, we thank you all. Thank you for the blessings, your guidance, your help and protection. We thank you. In full faith, thank you. Gently open your eyes with a big, big smile. Talk to the person beside you, how your stress is, how you feel. Just share. Those who are listening, for those who are individually, how do you feel? Ask the group how you feel. Chris, the other one, virtues. How's everybody? How's the stress? Good? So who's stressed? Yeah, feel good? So you realize this meditation is a stress relief meditation. But we continued with we did some breathing exercises. Let me go over with you the breathing exercises. Remember, even the breathing exercises made you relax already, yes or no? So what happened was that we did 3 steps. Number 1, you just inhale, hold, exhale, hold. You don't go inhale, exhale, inhale. No, you inhale, hold, gently, exhale, hold. If you want to be a little bit more scientific about it, you do this 6-3-6-3. 6 counts in, inhale, hold 3 counts, exhale 3 counts. This is called pranic breathing. Then the second part, where you become aware of your breathing. when you become of your inhalation, remember it's slowing down. Yes or no? You start becoming aware of the inhalation and the exhalation. Then the third one, you become aware of the gap or the interval between the inhalation, the gap, exhalation. If you are having a lot of stress, you can do this at work or anywhere else. You could just, if you're stressed, you could just go out of work. If you're in the subway, you cannot go out, so that's obvious. Hello, it's a joke. Anyway, so if you're having a lot of stress or anger or problems, just do this one. Okay, let's talk about a little bit. What do you want to talk about?
Can you tell us about this?
We talk about the virtues.
That's a good idea.
Okay, let's talk about the virtues. First, a couple of things. There are different levels of truth. Follow me, everybody. Make a small circle. Everybody, small circle. This is first level of truth. Say first level of truth. What does it say? First level of truth. Tama. Okay, now second level of truth. Wasto. Includes the first level of truth, right? Then the third level of truth is tumpak. So what happened was that the third level of truth includes the first level of truth. Yes or no? So what happened was that you will know, we'll discuss a little bit, that truth is dynamic. It's not static. It changes. It's like, how do we do a example of this? Anybody fish here? Fish? No, not eat. Fish. Thank you. Fishing. Okay. So what happened? A person who's fishing, say for example, you don't have any. I'm not a fisherman, but a person who's fishing does not have any fish because a person who's on a helicopter, which has second level of truth, says that he's not in the same area. Yes or no? So the one on a plane or a helicopter could see that he's not getting any fish, and the fish, what do you call that? No, a group of fish is basically a little away from that area. But a person who's on a satellite will probably see that there's a storm coming in. So who has the better view? The higher level of truth. Good enough? Okay. Next. What are we talking about? Virtue. What is a virtue? Ask yourself. Quality, yes. What's a virtuous person? When you say a virtuous person, looks good, sounds good, right? No, we know when you say a virtuous person, you mean like a good person, yes or no? A good person. So what is a virtue? A virtue from Latin is virtus, and ancient Greek is maybe it's arete or arete, I'm not sure. That means there's moral excellence. It's a positive trait, like somebody says, it's a quality. That means you are morally good. It's a foundation of becoming your moral character or good moral being. And another way, like most religion, like Judaism or Islam, it says loving God and obeying His laws. I think in Judaism is a virtuous person is a person who loves God and obeys His laws. While I think in Islam, a person who's virtuous will hear and do God's words, or something like that. Something like that, what the prophet said. So what is a virtuous? In the Crusades, in the Middle Ages, there's supposed to be a virtuous person. They have different qualities. A person who's a crusader goes to, in the name of Lord Jesus, supposed to be a virtuous person, like the Templars. I just want to show you, there's a periodic table of virtues. Ben Franklin had 13 virtues, he wrote. He wrote a book on 13 virtues. We have Indian, they have the Lakota tribe has virtues. We even have virtues for atheists. So different levels of truth. Another level of truth of virtue is, on the Christian tradition, is based on the seven, what's that? 7 cardinal sins or 7 deadly sins. Yes or no? Those are the ones that I crossed out. But opposite of that, 7 virtues. So we have chastity, temperance, charity, diligence. What is sloth? Laziness, patience, kindness, and humility. This is on the Christian tradition. These are what we call the 7 virtues. That's why we were, in the Christian tradition, it says you avoid the 7 deadly sins. You know, in the Christian, it says some people say do this, and some people say don't do this. So don't do the deadly sins, do the virtues. In the Buddhism tradition, there are different ways to look at it. They have what they call prefects, or sometimes they call it virtues also. They should have a good conduct. You have great learning, self-learning, all the way to major learning, all the way down to wisdom and mindfulness and energy. These are the virtues in the Buddhist tradition. Let's go to another level of truth. Another level of truth is what we call the virtues ethics. This was actually started by Aristotle. Aristotle says the virtue is the point between deficiency and excess of a trait. Think about that. A deficiency, the point between a deficiency and excess of a trait. What the hell does that mean? It's the point of the point of greatest virtue not lies in the middle, but actually in the golden mean. So it's closer to the extreme than to the other. Do you understand? So that means, is it moderation or non-excessiveness? So the virtues will be on an edge. So the virtue is proper. The proper use is that it's something that you use at the right time, about the right thing, towards the right people, for the right end, and in the right way. So if you have, we'll talk about, say for example, let's talk about one virtue like fearlessness or courage. What is it? What is the actual presentation of a virtue? Courage is the one wherein you do it at the right time, right thing to do, towards the right people, for the right end, and in the right way. So in a certain way, virtue is an excellence at being human. When you have a virtuous person, seems to be an advanced person. It's hard to practice at first, but it's easier to practice over time. When you keep on practicing it, it becomes a habit. Next, another level of truth. So we're doing now different levels of truth. This one is just a little bit of exercise. We're in. Just remember, we have a body. What did I say? We have a body. We have a soul. We have a and we have a spirit. So we have a body, soul, and spirit. Are you with me? The body in Master Choa's system, it's called the incarnated soul. It's called what? Incarnated soul. In usually language, this is what they call the lower self, or it's called the personality. That means it's us. What you see is the personality. We call it the incarnated soul. Are you with me? Yes. Then we have what we call a higher soul. What we call soul is actually the higher soul. So the higher soul could be called in different ways, and the divine spark or the spirit is called the divine spark or divine soul. Are you with me? Yes. So the body, the soul, and the spirit. The soul is the higher soul. Are you with me? Yes? Yes? Yes. Okay. So I'll tell you before that, I'll tell you about the 5 virtues which Master Choa introduced to us. It's loving kindness and non-injury. That's one virtue. Generosity and non-stealing. You could see loving kindness and non-injury. It's a yin and yang. So that means there's a passive and an active one. Loving kindness is what? Passive or active? Active. So you show you have a love, you have loving kindness, you show it, you embrace a person. But how about non-injury? Non-injury is passive. That means you don't hurt a person. So it's a balance. We have accurate perception and correct expression. We call it objectiveness or non-falsehood, and honesty and non-lying. And that fourth virtue is constancy of aim and effort, and non-laziness, and moderation and non-excessiveness. These are 5 virtues that it's in pranic healing, and at the same time it's in arhatic yoga. This is virtues that one person has to develop within oneself. And once you develop this, I'll talk about it. So what is Master Choa said about virtues? What are virtues? Master Choa says virtues are manifestation energies of the higher soul. So these virtues are actually doesn't come from us, but it comes from a higher form of energy. When this higher form of energy, this energy from the higher soul, are expressed in the incarnated soul, which is us, or personality, they turn into virtues. So what happened, a person who meditates, practice, and visualize these virtues, the higher subtle energies from the higher soul, or divine energies, start to stream down into the lower, grosser energies, which is the human energies, which is in the incarnated soul, and replace them. So a person has to practice these virtues over a period of time. So a virtue is magnified in different ways. It could be magnified if a virtue magnifies light within a person. A person whose virtues has a lot of love. It increases light. Light, what does light mean? Light could be in a form of intelligence. A virtue that is magnified increases love. A virtue increases one's energy, increases one beauty. It increases unity, justice, and service. And if a virtue does not pass these 7 tests, it is not a virtue. So a virtue has some criteria before it is called a virtue. Happiness is not a virtue. Happiness is a state. Courage is a virtue. Another form of virtue is fearlessness. In the olden time, the kings, they'll be fearless. The kings are supposed to be representative of God. And what happened was that they are fearless. They will ride the horse and everybody goes crazy, because if the king dies, the whole kingdom might collapse. So what happened? But the king says, hey, if I'm the king, God will protect me. So they have this fearless energy or virtue. So one must be thinking the virtue, feeling the virtue, radiating the virtue, and manifesting the virtue. So let's talk about loving kindness. One must be thinking of loving kindness in thoughts, feeling the virtues, speaking the virtues, radiating and actually doing the virtues. So it goes into thoughts, into words, and to actions. Is that clear? So a virtue must pass 5 signs. It must pass from the viewpoint. The viewpoint is actually one virtue in the Lord Buddha's Eightfold Path. The right viewpoint is the first virtue. Some people will call it a virtue because you have a right viewpoint. So a virtue must have a right viewpoint of purpose. What's the purpose? What's the purpose of courage? What is the viewpoint or cause of cause? What is the viewpoint of all existence? Why courage in a person? What's the viewpoint of will and love, and the viewpoint of energy and serving what we call the divine plan? Next, this is the more important thing. We could discuss the virtue for overnight, but so what? How can we practice the virtue? That's what you want, yes or no? Yes. How do you practice these virtues? Master Choa said, keep on practicing the virtues. What happened? If you keep on practicing it, it becomes a habit. So we want the habit. Sometimes you project love. Yes or no? You're a loving person. You're a loving person. Then all of a sudden you lose it. You go angry. You injure somebody. You punch somebody. Kick somebody. Shoot somebody. No, 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 no. So what happened was that non-injure. What we say harmlessness. Should be harmlessness at what level? First is action. Harmlessness in words. Harmlessness in thoughts. Those are the three things that you have to practice. So the 5 virtues again, as I mentioned. So this is what you have to do, right? This is what you want to do, right? So you have to be aware. How can you practice it if you are not aware? How can you practice a virtue if you're not aware? Have you noticed, I think most of the people probably listening or here, have you noticed if you say a curse or you get angry, you notice the person and you hurt the person? Yes or no? So that means you are aware. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed if you hurt somebody, you become aware, I've hurt that person. So that's three levels of awareness. The first level of awareness, after you do it, you're aware. Some people are not aware. Have you noticed that? They hurt you and they're still smiling. Okay. They embarrass you already and they're having fun. Okay. So if we have to be aware of our actions, yes or no? Okay. The next level is you become aware while you are doing it. Have you noticed when you're sort of getting angry, you said, I think this person I've hurt. Yes or no? There are times. Very seldom, very infrequent, but happens. Yes or no? While you are hurting a person, not punching a person, he said, looks like a person is hurting. No, when you're saying something, you realize you're hurting somebody. Yes or no? You become aware while doing it. If you become aware that, I think I hurt the person, you do this, there'll be a great transformation within you. So this is the most important thing. Are you with me? Do you want to know level 1? Yes. Level 1 is a little bit higher. Before you hurt somebody, you become aware. How can that be? Before you hurt somebody, you become aware. You want to know how? Come back next week. Who creates the thoughts? You do, yes or no? You create the thoughts, yes? Who can destroy the thoughts? So if you know you create the thought, in your mind you're going to say something and you are super aware, you could disintegrate it, you could stop it. Now you realize we still have a lot more work to do. Before you do the S word, the F word. Okay, I'm not going to say it because it crossed your mind. Yes or no? It's your word. For those who are, anyway, you know what I mean. So you become aware. But the most important thing is you become aware while you're hurting somebody, you'll have a greater transformation. So it's just a level of awareness. So inner reflection. So at the end of the day, or in the morning, when you wake up, you recall the day before. Are you with me? You recall what? The day before. You make a movie of the day before. A short movie. The good things and the not so good things. So pick a virtue. What the first virtue is loving kindness. So you look at yourself. How did I behave with loving kindness? So let's practice it. Everybody close your eyes. We're going to practice loving kindness. Look at the past 24 hours. Just who have you hurt physically? Who came out with the black and blue? Not necessarily that kind of physical. It could be your action. It could be the way you close the door. Or you bang the table. So have you hurt somebody? How was your day? Have you hurt anybody by your words? And the most important thing, have you criticized somebody? Have you hurt somebody by your thoughts? The way they look, the way they have accent. Then maybe we have. So you start to sort of mentally erase that thought or those negatives and try to see yourself as you are. And do a self-observation and try to substitute that you are going to think positive about that person. Next time you talk to the person, you're going to feel or speak the kind words and you're going to act appropriately. Okay, gently open your eyes. So this is what we call inner reflection. So with regular practice of inner reflection, self-observation or awareness, you will feel that you're becoming aware of how it is to develop a virtue. So the firm resolution part is when you visualize and practice that you are thinking, feeling, saying, and doing the right thing. Is that clear? What to do, what to do. So I want you, everybody, to practice how you, at the end of the day or at night, before you go to bed, somehow some people say, how come I can't sleep, or I have nightmares? Because what happened was that these negative things that are with you, if there's anger or if you hurt somebody, it's in your energy level or in your aura. And since it's negative, when you go into the inner world, it will attract also some negative energies. So practice the virtue of loving kindness and non-injury. Non-injury means harmlessness in thoughts, harmlessness in words, and harmlessness in action. Okay? So if you practice the 5 virtues for 2 years, that means you practice a virtue for every 2 months, your spiritual growth and development will rapidly grow, according to Grandmaster Chokuksui. Okay? So that's about a capsule of virtue, which we do in our Hatha Yoga. There are some techniques that are done to accelerate it. Okay? Next, shall we go to a little bit? Any questions? Good. No questions. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about the supermoon. Since we have Superman, so that's a supermoon. Well, actually, you know, the supermoon was yesterday. Anybody saw the moon yesterday? So the moon was big yesterday. Why is it called the supermoon? About 3 to 4 times a year, the moon will be big. That's why it's called supermoon. Yesterday, it's one of the biggest size of the biggest size of the moon for the whole year. So that's actually the moon from yesterday. So a lot of people are excited about it. So this is actually the shot of the supermoon. If you've seen it yesterday, while it's rising, it was huge, right? I'll tell you why it's big. Then, that's the Man of Steel. This is supermoon. It's the largest and closest supermoon like yesterday. It's not only the closest and largest of the year, it's also presented the moon's closest encounter with Earth in a long time. So that's why it's called the supermoon. That's Empire State Building. What is that? So this is actually shots from yesterday. So you have to, it was yesterday, so people have taken pictures of it. If it would have been happened today, it wouldn't, obviously, we can't do that. So why is the supermoon? Because it's closest to the Earth. It's closest to the Earth. It's called the perigee. It's 14% bigger, 30% brighter. So that's why you see the moon as bright as that. It happens 3 to 4 times a year. They're called supermoons. Okay, so remember this. This year's largest and closest supermoon will occurred yesterday. The supermoon is not only the closest and largest, but presents the moon's closest to the Earth for a long time. We said that already. Okay, that's actually, again, another picture of the actual moon. So what I'm showing to you, I just took it before the presentation and took it from Google, I'm saying. Somebody, I think Charu and Sastri mentioned something about why do we use Google? Because maybe they have a sort of, if you need something, you go to Google. Yes or no? Why is that? Because they were able to express through their principles or probably their philosophy, probably you could use the virtue of trust. So when you go there, you trust that you are getting the right answer and all that. So that's one virtue to practice. You don't know this, but on June 21, which was what? Friday? Friday? It was the what? Summer solstice. Okay, let's learn about more. The next 6 hours, we're going to talk about the summer solstice. Anyway, it's interesting. The summer solstice is there are two solstices. Actually, there are probably four. Two solstices. We have the summer solstice and the winter solstice. In Bolivia, it's not summer solstice. It's the winter solstice. So they have what? The shortest night or longest night? Longest night. We have the longest day on Friday for us here in the United States. In Bolivia, they have the longest night. Okay? Next. So, memorize that. It's supposed to be 23 degrees relative to the sun. The summer solstice or winter solstice, they're different way. Northern solstice, southern solstice, June solstice, December solstice. These are the way to share solstice. So the summer solstice happened at 1:04 a.m. on Friday. This is just to show you that somebody looked at that. What place do they honor the solstice? Anybody? So this is the summer solstice also. This is somebody really, we don't have to go into the details, but just to show to you, somebody calculated it astronomically. So the summer, the autumn, and spring, this is basically the rotation of how it is like. So where do you see it? What is this? Anybody has been to Stonehenge? Okay, so Stonehenge in just outside London has that, and see that girl there. Okay, so the solstice. Guess what? Solstice in Times Square on June 21st. They call it Seeking Nirvana in Times Square. So this happened in Times Square, where in 1,200 yogis actually did some yoga and disrupted the traffic. I don't know how they did that, but they were able to do this. This is in Times Square. Actually, this happened. I took a picture of it before coming here in Google. Another one. See, there's our summer solstice in 2013 in Times Square. This is in New York. And what's the energetic significance? It's celebrated, it's auspicious time in pranic healing because there's so much energy. You could do your plans, you could bless your projects, you could plan out. So this is one thing. It's because it's a start. It's something that you start. You close attention to alignments of the sun. It's an auspicious sign to really do something. It's it's like a new moon, a good start. Okay, so it's celebrated in different language. So that's basically it, and thank you. So the next part we're going to do is let's do the great invocation. We'll do another meditation, and what we're going to do, we're going to bring down the energy, and after that, this is what I want you to do. I want you to bless. Try to find out what projects do you have, things that you want to do. If you want a new job, if you want a raise, you're traveling, make sure there's safety. Make sure you have projects, the short term. We're going to bless that. Why? Because we're sort of feeling a lot of energy during this time, and what happened was that we like to use that energy to do our projects. Projects or plans, if you put energy into it, it will materialize over a period of time. A plant that doesn't have energy, chances are it will not happen. Good enough? Yes. And lastly, who are Cancer? When's your birthday? Yesterday. Hey, happy birthday. Okay, happy birthday. Supermoon girl. Who else? There's another one? Yes, when? July 12th. Okay, so we are Cancer. So we're actually doing the full moon of Cancer. So what are the other things that why do we want to do? What are the positive qualities of Cancer? Cancer actually is a water sign. It's an emotion. I'll just tell you, it's an emotion because it's water. Basically, it's an emotional sign. So what about the Cancer? The Cancer, by and large, is signified by the what? Animal? Crab. What does the qualities of Cancer is? What do you think is one thing that's important of what Cancer is like? United States. We are a Cancer. We are under the sign of Cancer. That's why you realize the United States basically is a family-oriented or a generous thing. Yes or no? You have a tsunami in Indonesia, that far, the first country that donates, guess what? United States. Any major problems in the world, first one you donates, United States. Any problems, the drone is sent, United States. Just kidding. Just joke, just joke. So what happened was that but basically it's a family-oriented. Yes or no? Yes. You are family-oriented. In fact, sometimes the Cancer, they want to cook. They want to be at home. They just want to be at home. So these are one thing. They work hard. They're intuitive. They're loyal. These are the qualities of Cancer. Who among you are family-oriented? Why do you think this is happening? What's happening right now? Maybe you know it and not know it. This thing about probably the leaks and all that, which we are seeing. Actually, it's there to protect the country. It's the family. You have to protect the family. So whether it's right or wrong, it doesn't matter. But there's an intention to do that. Again, a Cancer trait, probably, if you have to look at it. So this is what we're going to do. When we do meditate, we'll absorb the positive qualities. We don't want to do the negative, just positive qualities of Cancer. For those who are Cancer, your qualities will even be strengthened. So why don't we do this one for the next? Just make it 2 minutes. Arrange yourselves in groups of 3. Arrange yourselves in groups of 3. So we'll do a short meditation, and that is it. Thank you. Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself to... Okay, it's easy, right? I said triangle. How many are triangles? 3, 4, 5. 3. Okay. If you need a problem, if you don't have a, okay. So are we all 3? We need one more. Anybody else lacking? Anybody? There's the 2 of you. 2. You lack 1. Okay. Don't worry. I'll be the 3rd one. Okay. Ready? Okay, so before we do that, I want you to introduce yourself to the person, ask their name, your group. We call it a triangle. Okay, shall we continue? Those who have in the same thing, also those who are listening, groups. We have different groups. We have different groups. We have people who are connected with us. Just listen, we have almost 300 people connected with us now. We're almost about close to 50 people here at the center, and we have a lot of people connected. We have people with Juan Leon from Lima, Peru. We have people connecting. We have over 30 people from Peru. We have over 20 people with Connie and Ken Williams in Pensacola, Florida. We have over 20 people in Davie, Florida, in Fort Lauderdale. We have also in Smyrna Beach with Dr. Valerie Davis, about 15 or more. We have people from Orlando, 12. We have Marcus Magallanes, which we saw yesterday, from Puerto Rico. New York, we have over 10. We have people from Minneapolis. Thank you, Brigitte Nicole. We have people from Maine. So we're going to connect with these people. We're going to be one. This triangle, this is what I want you to do. To make it more intense, just visualize like a connection, a triangle between you and your partner. You could connect it from the forehead. This is an energy center. And in the center of that triangle, visualize the earth. We're going to bless the earth and do that. And between the triangle, visualize a point of light. Are you with me? Within the triangle, you're one point of light. So here in this room, there are points of light, and make another point. Just keep your eyes closed and visualize two other points of light and making a triangle. So you're making different triangles within the room, within where you are. We have people from Albany, people from Charlotte, people from Maine, people from Connecticut, Ecuador, Florida, El Salvador, Sao Paulo, Scotland, California, Massachusetts, South Carolina, Pennsylvania, Missouri, Argentina, Korea, Ohio, Philippines, Switzerland, Greece, Puerto Rico, India, Sweden, Canada, and North Carolina. So we have all this. So visualize a point of light connecting with these places. So throughout the whole earth, we have this matrix of triangles that we have created. This matrix of triangle, when we bring down the energy, we'll bless Mother Earth with this matrix of triangle. So within your group now, even at the center, all of us will have one point of light above where you're meditating. And from this point of light, you're connecting with Peru, with Smyrna Beach, with Fort Lauderdale or Davie, Florida, Connecticut, Argentina, Greece. So there's a triangle throughout the whole world. We'll do our invocation. Mentally follow me to Divine God, Divine Father, Divine Mother. We thank you for a great, great blessings. Thank you for our will to do good, to bless Mother Earth, to bless the problems of the earth, to bless our countries, and to bless our families. To Master Cho Kuk Sui, to Mahaguju Meiling, and all the great ones, we thank you. We thank you all. Let's all chant together 3 mantra ohms all together. We'll do the great invocation, a universal prayer with no religious leanings, accept all philosophies. The great invocation, from the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. Just visualize a brilliant white light from the heavens coming down, descending on the earth, feeling this matrix of triangles that we have created. making the aura of the earth bright, healthy, down to your country, making your country bright, energized, and healthy, down, down, down to where you're meditating from that point of light, and down to your group. Be still, be aware. Absorb the divine energies of the full moon of Cancer. Absorb, accept the positive qualities of the sign of Cancer. Be still, be aware. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. Visualize golden light coming down from the heavens, down to the earth, into this matrix of triangle, down to your country, making it bright and healthy, down to where you're meditating. Be aware of your crown. Absorb, accept the divine energies of the full moon of Cancer. Absorb, accept the positive qualities of Cancer. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the wills of every person, every being. The purpose which the holy masters know and serve. From the center which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power restore the planet Earth. The great invocation. I want you to raise your hands in a blessing position. Visualize the earth in the center of your triangle. Be aware of your crown, your hands, and your feet, particularly your feet. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the great messenger of God return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the wills of every person, every being. The purpose which the holy masters know and serve. From the center which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the planet Earth. Say it one more time, the great invocation. Be aware of your crown, your hands, and your feet. Just let the energy pass through you. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the great messenger of God return to earth. From the center which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power descend on earth. Let light, love, and power descend on your country. Let light, love, and power descend in our lives. With the blessings of God, with the blessings of the holy teachers, the holy masters, and all the great ones, say, so be it. So be it. So be it. Bring your hands down. Be still. Be aware. Arhatic store. Swim in this energy of peace. Keep your eyes closed. Peace of love and divine bliss. Swim in this energy of the full moon of Cancer. Just let go. Start to move your fingers, your toes. Come back to your waking consciousness again. We'll raise our hands at chest level. Again, we'll use this energy to bless out. Meditation and blessing out is a form of service. So we'll let Mother Earth be blessed. We'll bless Mother Earth. Blessing Mother Earth is our payment for our rental, staying in Mother Earth. So let's bless Mother Earth with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Bless the troubled spots of the world with divine light, love, and power. I want you to bless your country. Bless your country. Bless the United States. Bless all other countries that are joining us. Argentina, Peru, Ecuador, Sweden, Korea, Philippines, India, Canada, and all other areas that I've been mentioned. Now I want you to bless your families, again, your loved ones, and I want you to bless your projects, things that are short term, things that are going to happen soon, travel, safety in travel, success, and fulfillment in the things that you have to do, vacations, business, work. Bless again in intermediate plans. What are the plans you have for the end of the year, the next 6 months? Let there be resolution in some of the issues you're facing, individually, as a group, as a family. Let there be success. Let there be a new job offer. Let there be new people, new places to see, new people to meet. And again, long-term plans. Bless your prosperity. Bless abundance in your business, in your family, in your work. And now bless a person, a situation, a business, a work that you want to bless. And I want everybody to bless all those we have connected with each one. Those that I've mentioned, and bless people who are meditating. We are one. We are one. We're all meditating. Bless people from Peru, Argentina, Ecuador, Greece, India, Korea, Philippines, the United States, California, Missouri, Ohio, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, Connecticut, Maine, and all the other people, Virginia, Philadelphia. We'll do a Thanksgiving invocation to Divine Father, Divine Mother. We thank you for great, great blessings. To the holy teachers, to the holy masters, to the holy saints, to the holy gurus, to all the great ones. We thank you for great, great blessings. Thank you for the energy to bless other people, other things that are important to me, and blessing our country, for anchoring the energy in the country. We thank you. To Master Cho Kuksui, to Mahaguja Meiling, and all the great ones, we thank you. To the healing angels, thank you. Thank you all. Say thank you. And gently open your eyes with a smile. And a minute, just exchange with what you've experienced with the people you've meditated with. Exchange what you have felt and see how it goes. Come on, exchange means talking. For those who are listening, in groups, After your discussion, maybe those are groups you could pass on, like a donation for the rental of the room, or any philanthropic or humanitarian group that you want to donate to, or you could donate to the Center for Pranic Healing so we could continue these services. We thank you for connecting. And from New Jersey, if there are any questions, you could direct it to the Pranic Healing representative that's in your group. So live from New Jersey, this is Master Glenn Mendoza and Master Marilag. We thank you. Atman Namaste to all, and Godspeed. Thank you. We're signing off now. Thank you.